Hello there, YouTube. Welcome. We're back in the Class 66 Touring 385 today. This is a review of the engineering works, manoeuvres, bajiggery pokery. We'll talk about that in a moment. First thing to do is just need to set the train up so we can move it. As you can see, the 385 comes panned up. The roleplay for today's video is that it went pop in Glasgow, and they basically need us to drag it back to Edinburgh for them. So, we'll key on, and up here we shall pan down. That pops the VCB, and it just means the engine turns itself off. And I can go close. There we go. And that closes the door for us. So we'll hop up on our loco, which we left unsecured, like a bunch of amateurs. And then we'll pop up here, AWS on, DSD unisolated. We've got the control panel there for the RHTT. That's what this loco must have just come off. So I'll let the brakes out. Reverser can go to the forward position. Now, we've not got our headlights on. That's one of the cool features with this, is we now have the LED headlights, which I like. So, brakes are off, reverser's forward. Let's give it the beans. I'm going to be good. And away we go. Got a green light. Let's go. So our start speed and the speed for most of today's run is 75 miles per hour, as there's no brake restrictions dragging a 385 from what I've been able to find out. As we move away, I'm going to take the opportunity, we'll have a quick little thing of pet peeve, but we'll swing this stowed, like that. And you can see this is our coupler adapter. It's a bit confused in terms of how it's joined up. It's a Terrific Games product. Quite cool. We've got the adapter here between obviously a Dell and a coupler, a hook, and then we've got the adapter to go onto a Buckeye. I'm not sure how real it is, but it's quite nice to have it. Thought has occurred to me, I just haven't done that. So obviously these should be joined up, but it's a Terrific Games product. At least the headlights are off, and like I say, we've panned it down manually. Aside from that, we're just dragging a 385, and you can hear no traction motor noises, so 385 is dead in train, which is absolutely fine. Like I say, for roleplay purposes, it went pop earlier in the day. We've been given it a take back to Edinburgh, Craig and Tinney. That's where we'll just say that that's the place they want to do heavy maintenance on it, basically, to get it back up and running. No ding going over the AWS magnet, that's fun. But yes, I'm like I say, this pack came out today. Got me a bit on the blind side, to be honest, because I was coming home. No, I must have been a magnet for the direction, but yeah, you got the ding there. But actually, we're not on like I did this on a different time of day setting. No, come on. There we go, day headlights, which is the more accurate position to hold. The headlights seem a little bright, but that might just be me. In fact, it's probably just me. Do a cheeky little whoop, and a floop, and we go. So we are running at speed. Frame-wise, this route does really well for me actually. But I got sort of when I did it the first time around for my notes, I did it in heavy rain by accident, and I was getting like 200 FPS, and it was amazing. Anyway, we are at speed. Oh, we've over booped ourselves, so I'm going to go into idle, let it coast down. I'll use a jabber brake just to pull us to the 75 mark, and then I'll use about notch 2 of power just to sustain us. So I'll put power there like it is so. Yeah, it's been a good day for me today. Yesterday was a bit stressy, but I'm doing basically what I did today again tomorrow. And then it's my day off. I'm a bit insane though, I'm going to London again on my day off. So I've been to London 3 times, well, tomorrow's my 3rd time this week with work. And I'm going again on my day off on Thursday, and then I'm back again with work on Friday. Which is a bit insane. Oh, there we go. The rumours have been confirmed. Ooh, interesting. It's been announced yet? Probably go out tomorrow. I presume it'll go out tomorrow. It's just been sent out to send buried in all the disruption information. Oh my dear God. I'm glad I'm not dealing with that anymore. Saw one of the ladies from Social on the train home actually. Someone I've like messaged before but never actually met face to face. Rather nice little run this. So, feedback on the DLC. Hang on. I want that as an actual screen grab. Sorry. Will be that. Hide the overlay. Take my screenshot and save that. There we go. F12. So F12 my screenshots for thumbnails. Just put a bit of thrash on. Just accelerate us back up towards 75. Yeah, it's been a good little day for me because I've enjoyed today at work. Like, there's days I'm at work and I'm like, no, I'd rather just not. But today was nice. I enjoyed it. I did. I did and enjoy. Yeah, this is basically our job now. We're just dragging this home with us. So yeah, like I say, the role plays, well, 182, sorry, went pop. Obviously, one of the points here as well, I'm happy to be told I'm wrong here, because I've never seen one of these cutter adapters in real life. However, that probably should be down. That's cover, because otherwise you just get a load of water and crap into the electrical connections, and you don't really want that. Those should be joined together. But aside from that, it's pretty good, like I say. It's, yeah, I'll show you the disconnection of it when we stop at Edinburgh. We're just 75 all the way. We dropped below 75. We're literally coming over Haymarket Junction as well. We dropped to 70 and then 25. So yeah, kind of fun. But yes, so my thoughts on this DLC. It basically gives you two times 66s, one in one in DRS, one in Freightliner Pink. Honestly, Freightliner Orange or Green would have been better, purely on the strength of the fact that I only think there's one pink one, and there's a whole load of green and orange. But fair enough. Frankly, fuck okay, would be my response. And it's a bit different, and it's a nice livery. I like the pink livery on the 66. I've not driven the Freightliner one yet, but my immediate reaction to this is the livery colour seems right, the shape of the livery is right. However, the loco numbers are not. 66031. If I consult Wikipedia, everyone's favourite source for information. Interesting, I think it might be stuck on 031 because I had 031 last time. The only thing I can suggest is to have the number stencil. No, it doesn't have the number inside. The only thing I can think is, I'm just having a quick double check here. Yeah, DRSs, an original batch were 66401 through 410, then 411 through 420, and then 421 to 430. But yeah, and then they sort of loaded to GB, and then quick double check. Yeah, and there were dash 3s at the X Fastline locos, Fastline Freight that is. Yes, so DRS as of time going to press have 66421 to 434. 66031 for those of you playing along at home. Ooh. Did it exist? Or were you driving the one that was uploaded? Oh no, it is a DRS loco. You know what? I take it back. They're on long-term lease from DRS UK. It is indeed. So from DB UK, DB Cargo. I take that back. It's indeed a DRS loco. I retract my criticism. River, if you're watching, you got me, lads. Well done. However, it would be nice to see 091, 108, 122, and 126 appear in this as well. At least according to Wikipedia. Anyway, or also if Rivet, if you're watching, if one of you has gone on and changed Wikipedia, that is like top level shamming, and I genuinely respect that. Yeah, so what a day. There we go, I learned a thing today. Alright. I'll put my hair down because I've had it tied up all day. And oh, why have I got the hood on? Sorry guys, I completely forgot I had the hood on. It's been a long ass day. I'm going to blame that. No, it was fun when I made a daft mistake earlier when I was serving drinks. Customer goes, it's been a long day, hasn't it? And I go, yes, we'll say it's been a long day. No, I enjoy having fun at work. Like, thing is, I have fun at work, but I do it in a respectful way, and in a way that, doesn't upset anyone, your customers or colleagues. So, you have a joke with your customers, and you can tell if they're enjoying it too. And if they're not enjoying it, you'll say one silly thing to them, and then you'll just be serious for the rest of the journey. If you're not enjoying it, that's entirely fair. I'm not going to force you to enjoy it. I wish you did, but if you don't, that's fair enough. Would be nice if those sidings got used for the sea cows. That's the other thing with this DLC. So, the main feature that I'm not playing with today is you get to take sea cows about. Sea cows are great, but I'm fairly sure they're all gone now. It would have been really nice to have seen a wagon pack. So JJAs, JNAs, JNACs, they're bloody everywhere. They are honestly the greatest wagons you can probably stick in this game. Obviously, we went through a neutral section, but it doesn't affect us, for we're a diesel. So there's that. But overall, like I say, it's £8.99. I'm fairly sure you can get it discounted as well if you own. Well, they do bundles immediately. So like I got when I like for example when I got the Rogsit 37, I got it for like half price on release day because it's part of the bundle and had everything else in the bundle. So always check the bundles at the bottom of the page. So it's like £8.99 in the bundle. No, so it was less than that because it was also discounted to like £7 something. I mean, these do sub in across the other routes. It adds nice variety in an official way. And on the pure core elements of is this worth £7.99? Not really. If you want consistent-ish experiences, then yeah, I think it is actually. It gives you more to do in the game as well. And if you're not as much a purist as me, who, actually let's have a look. Sea Cow Wagon. Are they still in use? Okay, DB Cargo may still have some because the Seven Valley only got theirs in 2017. Hello? I reset. Oh, there we go. I saved it. I was actually. You probably heard that. You see it there going, and it just wasn't activating in the game. So yeah, it was March 2017 when they announced that they purchased them. Are they still in use on the mainland? So I'm trying to figure out here. 2012 is that photo? Zenfolio? No. There we go. LTSV wagons is usually a good source. The much newer sea cows and Sails last longer with over 3/4 remaining in stock in December 2005 through their lives. It doesn't really say whether they're still in traffic. And I've got no way of finding that out because I don't have any access to the internal freight stuff. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Oh, hello. Oh, that was a bit stuttery for a second there. Anyway, hopefully you guys are having a fabulous Monday. This will be a bit out of date and it's a bit weird to do a review this long after launch. But hey, like I say, I hope you're enjoying it. It's a nice little run out this in the country. I'm not sure why we've suddenly gone so stuttery. Yeah, 14 flappies. 23 miles to go. Oh, it's come back. So yeah, you've obviously got your RHTT controls. Would be interesting to see if you uncouple from the RHTT, if you can still control it. I think of stuff like that because I'm like, no one's tested that. I know it for a fact. So yeah, this would be Falkirk High. I got off at this station once by accident. Yeah, I know. I thought it was Linlithgow, and then I sort of. What I did, we'll do a live action replay. I walked out the station and stood about here, and I was going to Rainbow Rails, and I put it into Google Maps, and it was about 5 miles, and I thought, is that updated? And I was like, there's the sign there that says Falkirk High. I'm like, oh, I'm in Falkirk. They don't even run Uber here, which is really upsetting. And I was like, I'm not chancing in just a random taxi, so got back on the next train and continued on. Should put my instrument backlighting on. It's always good to have that on. Always enjoy having that on. That's probably a thumbnail there. Or there. I do like the 66 to be fair. It's a nice one to run, but it could be so much better. Things like GSMR. Why don't we have GSMR in it yet? That would have made this worth $8.99 up and down. You know, add a GSMR, add a bit more than just a coupler and some reskins, basically. And then, okay, I know if you don't own South Cornwall, then West Cornwall, sorry, then fair enough, you get the sea cows. I suppose at that point, yeah, I agree, it's worth it. It'll be interesting to see sort of what the numbers are on West Cornwall versus not West Cornwall, but yeah, I don't know. Well, I do know, but I choose not to respond specifically. Weird how you remember certain sections of a route really well and others you just don't. I remember going on here for the first time going, ooh, 385, and realizing it's a Hitachi product. It's nice, but it's a rough ride. So these things, right, chatting to one of the maintenance controllers, were so sensitive when they first came in that if the train was on an incline, it's because obviously the door's not fully putting weight on the runners, so it's slightly not sort of out of skew. They're so sensitive, they were realising they're using more pressure to close the doors than they thought they needed to, and therefore they were basically locking the doors out themselves because they're going, this door's faulty, I'm not using this door. Someone would come look at the door and go, it's not. It's just they figured out, like I say, it was on an incline. So yeah. Well, like I say, it's been an interesting couple of days. I've obviously, like I say, enjoyed my work trips recently. I'm ready for my day off on Thursday. It's one of those things where it's not that I don't enjoy the job, I'm just tired. That is the Preserve Railway, Bowness and Kinneil. They have a 91 down there, don't you know? Which I really want to go and see. I do kind of want to go to the Bowness and Kinneil. That might be one of my summer trips. I always sort of forget it exists, and I go past it in trains, so I'm like, oh yeah, that's there. Like I said, they have the only preserved 91, and the only 91 left in red and white. All the others have been scrapped that aren't on traffic now, which is really sad. I don't know why I laughed at that. No, it just, yeah, I am starting to feel like an old fogey on the railway. 90, well, we're limited to 75, so what are we going to do about it? Not much is the answer. But no, I think one of my things today was it's nice to be nice. I went into M&S in King's Cross and saw a Percy Pig pouch. Now, one of the things you guys will know about me, or may not know about me, is I adore Percy Pigs. I absolutely adore them. And I just saw like a pink fluffy Percy Pig thing. Like, I literally have a Percy Pig plushie sitting on my bed right now. That's how much I enjoy them. And I went, mine. And picked up, and it had 7 Easter eggs in it. So I gave all the little Easter eggs away to the crew, because you know they're all really nice and they put up with me for the day. Even the driver got one. But like, that's what, you know. I saw the driver as I was getting on. I said, "Oh, do you know, tea, coffee, anything like that?" And I, yeah, tea. First one said yes. So, you know, put the little Easter egg in, put it all in a bag for him, and took it up. And he came down and met me halfway down. But it's nice to be able to do stuff like that. It's nice to be able to be nice to your colleagues, I guess. And I sort of went, I've put the chocolate Easter egg in there for you. Fast to Newcastle, yeah? Like, just jokingly. Like, yeah. No, it's just like part of the humour of it. This is Linlithgow. Rainbow Rails is sort of over that way. Rainbow Rails is one of my, like, I've got 3 model railway shops, or 4 really, that I love going to. North to south. You've got Rainbow Rails in Linlithgow. You've got Harbour and Hobbies in Edinburgh. Especially when I'm sort of taking a train up and I've got a few hours, or like an hour to kill onto my next one. They're just a nice place to wander down because they have really nice display cases. And like, I sort of wander just look at pretty trains for a bit, and think how nice it would be if I was rich again. And then obviously Pooley's Puffers is my local in Newcastle. I do enjoy that. It's my local, and I get on well with the owner. Yeah, David's a good lad, so yeah. And then Monkbar Models in York. So because the sort of places I end up with trains is, see, one of the big offices for my company is in York. Um, I end up like going there for interviews and stuff. And then I've got a while to kill for my train home. And again, they have a nice little shop. They've got really nice displays, and again, they're reasonable prices. So it's nice to go and have a peek. If it's like just on payday, I'll buy myself a wagon or something like that. And yeah, and I'm trying to sort of add up the number of wagons I've got. I'm trying to build a J&A rake at the moment. So I'm giving myself £100 budget a month. I'm not got any budget this month because I've paid for a really nice theatre trip for me and my friend. But from next month, like I say, it's £100 a month budget for freight wagons. So I'm trying to build out a J&A rake. Well, not a J&A rake, but like a gondola rake, I guess, to use an Americanism. But basically doing sort of J&As, MXAs, and building out like a nice little P-way rake like that. Probably get some MHAs, some more MHAs too, because I've got 16 at the moment, and I feel like I could probably do with some more. Because the rakes of them, when you see them in reality, they're massive. They are, they're sort of 20. Well, no, it's not 20. Sort of, sometimes there's certain that sit there and count them, 50 plus sometimes even. Ooh, wrong end running. Ooh, 37 Thunderbirding a 60. And that looks good at York. Sorry, I'm just, I was doom scrolling Facebook because I always have Chrome open up on the side. And there's 37 Thunderbirding a 60 on a biomass. A 91 facing south. I think that's 91. No, it's got the lump. That's a Mark 4. Still. And a 155 pulling out of York all at the same time. And it's like, that makes me happy. Because I'm happy. Anyway, sorry. I am just in a bit of a mood mentally today. We'll pull that back a notch. We'll go notch 2, eh? Yeah, notch 2 is perfect. You can see I can feel the frames have gone up in the video. I don't know if you guys can see it after the recording, but it just feels faster, and it's weird. Like it feels like it's disappearing under the nose quicker. But we are, to show you on a map, start off at Bishopbriggs, which is about there. Basically, it's the sort of the lore I think for the thing is it comes off the Springburn branch. That Springburn we've either already been there or going there in a future video, and you take over sort of that's thingy, so it's here. That's Bishopbriggs, and we're now here. One of the options obviously is to go straight ahead here, and it's basically a slower route. This is the express route, so hence it's in the route. And our first landmark here, that is Haymarket, and then Edinburgh Waverley, and we drop on at platform 11, which is currently occupied by a multiple unit of some description. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that. I oversped the loco, so it refused to power. That's really cool. I've never noticed that before. That's a new feature. I like it. Yeah. You can also program train length, so you can do it as like 1 foot. Or... So we clear that. No, we can't program that apparently. So, oh, no, we can. So, reset. And then 1 foot. Enter. So what you do is you then go... Yeah, so it beeps immediately because it goes, you've covered 1 foot. Our length is 127 yards, so it's got 127 metres. 127 times 3 is about 360 feet. So we'll do 370 feet. Round up. It's always safer. And you can see it's just saying how far we've covered basically, which is quite cool. And there you go. So what you can do is you can go. In theory, if I go. Oh, it's not worked the way I expected to. But basically, with the train length, it goes beep beep. And that's just. So, for example, with this, it's the first time we've driven. You know, with say a 5-car 385 on the back, you want to know how long your train is. You can also see the distance you've covered in feet, which is quite cool. Oh no, 370 feet. Enter. And we'll just press that button again to clear and reset. So yeah, quite cool really. I enjoy it. It's a nice tool to use for this sort of stuff. Brake off. Notch 2. As we continue, this is pretty viaduct, isn't it? It's one of my favourite parts of the route. This. Don't know why I stuck the hood on there. The lowlands are just so. Again, the Scottish Highlands are incredibly pretty, but the lowlands aren't that bad either. Like, yeah. We'll go with the beans. We'll give it a notch 3, eh? Not that far left to go now. Well, besides that, still a reasonable distance left to go. But no, we'll just take it slow, like I say, and well, not even take it slow. Just be chill. Be chill. Chill out, man. Chill out. Oh, and there's been an update for some of the mods, so better snow and stuff is. Yeah, it puts basically better snow on the locos. Obviously, I don't tend to drive in snow in the UK at least because we don't get that much. We get a couple of inches, and train sim doesn't simulate. Well, not even a couple of inches, a couple of millimeters, quite frankly. We get a dusting, and then that tends to be it. I mean, you get the odd. I think I've done one. I've done obviously. Well, my welcome back video, I suppose. That was in the snow, but have I done anything else in the snow yet? Need to figure out when this is going out. She says, sort of looking panicked into her schedule of releases. This is why I don't use a pen and paper for it anymore. It just changes that quickly. I'll move the 158 back in time, and that'll be fine. And then I could probably actually shuffle that, and that would work. 19, 26. So I can shuffle that to the 26th of Feb. And the 8th of April. Oh, dear God. Hello. And then we refresh, and then it'll all work. And then I put that behind that. I'll do 1st of April for that video. which is insane considering the fact that I recorded in November or December. There you go. This is Edinburgh Gateway. Change here for Edinburgh tram. See, we're running at our 75 mile an hour maximum speed. I'm actually going to put us into a coast here because there's a 70 as we basically go over Haymarket West Junction, and I'm thinking if I go idle here, we should coast down about in time. Oh, I'll get that undone. There we go. Sorry, I'm just taking my hair ties out again. I know I said I was going to put my hair down. I put it back up. Go figure. There we go, it's here, so I'm gonna, well, that's merged in, so I'm just gonna use a jabber brake, just because I'm paranoid. But basically the logic for how we are coupled to the 385 behind us is it's not giving any brake input, so we're not electronically attached to it telling it put your brakes on. We're just pushing air through the train. It's a slower way to brake. It basically means it handles the 385 as local hold stock. It's fair enough, we can live with it. It's, yeah. So basically, if you had two 385s coupled together, you don't have air being pushed through the entire formation. What you have is electric signals being sent through saying, power now, right off the power, step 1 brake please, step 2 brake please, and so on. Got the brakes off, and then I'll brake now, really. Actually, no, not yet. Because I think we will get crossed over in a platform 1 at Haymarket. I'm not sure why, because we get crossed straight back over into 11, but fine, basically. But fine. Signaler does a signaler will. So I'm going to put the brakes on, because we need to slow down to 20 for that position, that route indicator. Even got a 1 second delay there. That's nice. First time I've noticed that in TSW. And we're getting the sunset, which is lovely as well. You can see the line coming in from the right there. That is that the line I think it is? No, that is not the line I think it is. That's Haymarket West Junction. That's basically a connection from the suburban line. Oh dear, I've ballsed that one up. That didn't break anywhere near as well as I thought it would. Oh well. I thought that crossed over a lot later as well. My apologies. That's my mistake for today's video. Like the 1 speed restriction, fucked it. We're in a 30 now though, so I'm just going to power off and idle. Got a single amber red ahead. So you've got the halfway down the platform. So you've got the mark, which is the go fire. I think it just doesn't dispatch us beyond that point until we cross the marker, which is fair enough. I have the markers always turned on in Train Sim just because it can get quite finicky, and you can, you know, break markers and stuff and all that kind of stuff. Single amber red ahead, so actually I'm going to go, because I think it'll release, but obviously I don't know that. All I know is I've got a red, is I'm just going to pull it down. I'll go do 10 around the curve until I can sight the signal. I think company rules, at least for a lot of the TOCs and FOCs, are 12 to 14 over the magnet. We'll do it at 5. Trying to not have to stop today. I'll put a jabber brake, a power in, sorry, just as the brakes come out off my train. Got a 385 pulling in there on the left. On the right, not on the left. 385. I like a 385. Every time I hear that go off, it sounds so close. The door alarm, sorry, for the 385. It sounds so close to the emergency thing, and I'm always like to throw my finger on the brake lever and sec full service braking, or just emergency brake plunger. And we've got the road. Up to 20 we go. Right, I'm going to go 20 and then go idle. Because it's basically, actually, no, I'll go 30. Why not? Ragged. Thrash. You're on a green aspect, so I've got a minute at this speed. Idle. Not sure what that was, but fair enough. There we go. I'll go into idle. Actually, it's 20, not 20. No, it's 25, 20. 20. I'm talking crap. We'll go down to 20 because I know that's our approach speed anyway. And we'll get crossed back over here. This is Princess Street Gardens. Not Princess Street, Prince's Street. So, in there's a memorial to lost pets. This bridge is always shut. I've got a wonderful childhood memory standing on this bridge waving at trains coming through. This is Portrait Museum, I think. Actually, I love the museum. There's a lovely house here. This is it. That's it modelled there. It's like a obviously Parkkeeper's house, but I would just how nice would that be to live in? Also, I've got Percy the Parkkeeper book that I sort of took from my dad's house before everything got sold as sort of a memory, and I've not got the courage to read it yet. Yeah, 2 years on, and I've not got the courage to read it. Maybe if I have kids one day, or like a niece or a nephew or something, who knows. Oh, some real tourist stock in. Pretending it wasn't there last time. So, as we arrive, I'll put a lumper brake in. Just help the train slow off for our arrival. Got a 385 there in that. I've been into that platform in real life actually, and in game now. And again, it's red ahead. There's no AWS in this area, but just cautious approach, really, isn't it? We'll be held here. We'll just say for law reason. I'm not sure why we're being held. To be fair, probably we'll say there's a Tweed Bank service going out in front of us. No, now that I go to Edinburgh more and more, I wish this was a better implementation. I wish you had, even a 66. I could, in the siding there, that would be nice. Obviously, it's a 92 in real life. I can live with that. AI zoomers, that would be great. Going in and out of that. Even Lumo 5 cars, you could do 5-car 801s and pretend they're 802s and 803s. There is so much that could be done to this terminal gameplay wise, and I know it's a ton of work for very little reward, but to me, it's just it's a really premium level station. I go through that door a lot. You go through that door to get the crew room. Alright, full service braking. I'm just going to secure the train. So return to free roam, full service brake. Reverse and neutral, handle out. Now just show you. So because we're being protected by both our train and the rails to our stock on the right, we'll hop down into the forefoot with our HV on. And I'll just show you here. So this is 385, this is 66. You remove it like that, and you can see the latch closes. You couple it, it lifts. That should stay down. When these couple together, what happens? If you couple two 385s, the two dials press together, and those contacts press together. But obviously, at the moment, you wouldn't want them pressing. They've got nothing to press against. And interestingly, the glad hands connect now, so that's fair enough, I guess. I will. There we go, and that's obviously the clear air compartment. Anyway, so that is your thing. So you've got the connections there, and you've got the red light on the back. Anyway, I'm off to the crew room for a coffee, because I'm definitely not I definitely work for a TOC, not an FOC. There's also a gate line here in real life. Oh, you got an implementation of it here. Yeah, why not put that all the way across? I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Overall thoughts on this DLC. What I've played of it so far, is it any good? Yes. Is it... It's worth £6. It's worth that much. Get it in the bundle for £6. It's worth that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.